Welcome to Talkpoint. We delve into the latest developments surrounding President Donald Trump's recent statements and actions, focusing on his comments regarding the Jeffrey Epstein case and the ongoing deployment of the National Guard ongoing troops in American cities. President Trump has recently addressed the ongoing conspiracy theories surrounding Jeffrey Epstein's death. Epstein, a convicted sex offender, died in jail in 2019 while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. This death has fueled various conspiracy theories, some of which have been promoted by Trump and his allies. In response to renewed public interest and pressure from his base, Trump has attempted to shift focus away from the controversy. He has employed several attention-diverting tactics, including attacks on former officials and pushing for unrelated initiatives. Despite this efforts, the controversy persists, and some of Trump's supporters feel betrayed by the lack of transparency from his administration. In recent weeks, President Trump has authorized the deployment of National Guard troops to various American cities, including Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, and Chicago, under the premise of combating rising crime rates. However, data indicators that violent crime in these cities have been on a steady decline in recent years. For instance, in Washington, D.C., violent crime reached a 30-year low in 2024, and Baltimore recorded just 201 homicides in 2024, the lowest in over a decade. Despite these statistics, the Trump administration has proceeded with the deployments in Washington, D.C. Over 2,000 National Guard troops from the 6 Republican-led states have been stationed in the city. While some residents support the increased law enforcement presence, others have expressed concerns about the militarization of local policing. Thousands of residents participated in the We Are All DC protest, defending the withdrawal of the troops and criticizing what they described as an authoritarian occupation of the city. Similarly, in Baltimore, Maryland, local leaders including Governor Wes Moore and Mayor Brandon Scott have firmly rejected the deployment of National Guard troops to curb gun violence. They emphasized that local strategies focusing on social services and community investments are effectively reducing homicides and shootings. The city's homicide rate in 2024 was the lowest in over a decade, and leaders have committed additional state law enforcement resources to address crime while rejecting federal military intervention. The deployment have faced legal challenges, and public residents in Washington, D.C. Attorney General Brian Scavolov filed a lawsuit arguing that the president has exceeded the authority by deploying troops for law enforcement purposes. The lawsuit contends that the use of the National Guard violates restrictions on military use for domestic law enforcement. Public sentiment in DC strongly opposes the federalization of local law enforcement. Residents have reported widespread fear, particularly among communities of color and immigrants, due to aggressive arrests and searches by masked, unidentified officers. Faith leaders, local officials, and community organizations have called for peaceful residence and protection of the civil liberties, condemning what they see as unjustified and racially discriminatory law enforcement tactics. As the situation develops, the nation watches closely the balance between federal authority and local governments, as well as the protection of civil liberties, remain a contentious issue. The coming weeks may provide further clarity on the legal and political ramifications of these actions. Thanks for watching Talkpoint. If you found this update informative, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for the latest coverage of events shaping the Middle East and global news.